and welcome. My name is Layton, and you are watching the Conscious Rebel Tarot. Today, we are going to look into what do you need more of in your life? So, what is missing per se? What do you need to add to your life? I'm already hearing fun, adventure, but we are going to take a look at the cards and see what is in store for you. So, first, I am going to shuffle my deck here. I've got my tarot cards. Let's actually start with the oracle cards. All of the cards that I use will be linked down below. And honestly, this is my first time using this deck, so I don't actually know much of anything about astrology. But as I go through this channel, I am going to learn and grow alongside you guys. So if you know something about astrology and you see something in these cards that I don't, please let me know in the comments. Okay, Source. What does this lovely person need to know about what is missing in their life? Let's take a look. We'll grab a couple of these. Excitement. I told you guys. And loss. Interesting. Oh, and then this card here. Okay, and we are also going to grab one of these. What does this lovely viewer, what are they missing from their life right now? We've got daisies. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. So I'm already feeling from these cards here that you have gone through some sort of loss. Perhaps recently, even, it could be a loss of a loved one, a loss of a job, or really just this loss of excitement, this loss of inner joy. You know, you might be missing that pizzazz in your life that just really lights you up. Like something in your life is missing that wants to come into your life and really light up your life and light up yourself from within. And I really feel like with this daisies card here that for a lot of us, summer is around the corner. And by around the corner, I mean it's several months away. Spring is around the corner. And with that, you may have been feeling kind of the seasonal depression, the winter blues, if you will. And as the sun comes out more, and as you step outside and feel the warmth and the sun on your face, I feel like that is really going to invigorate you and help you step forward into new opportunities. New opportunities may be coming your way in the spring as well. So let's just take a look at what the tarot cards have to say here. Okay, Source, what does this lovely viewer need to know about what is missing in their life? What is missing from this viewer's life? Okay. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords. So there's definitely been some loss, maybe a heartbreak. There could have been a relationship that has ended. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay. So I really feel like for this pile, you may be going through a breakup, or it could even be a like the physical death, loss of a loved one. But I think more so it has to do with losing someone close to you, and you don't spend time together anymore. You don't talk to this person anymore. And it's someone that used to bring you a lot of joy. This person you may have kind of, your energy may have come from them. It may have been your energy has come from an outside source rather than you finding that within yourself. And so I think that's what I'm seeing here so far, is this idea that you need to find your inner light and not look for that validation within others. What else do we have here? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a couple of tea leaves as well. These are not so easily shuffled. I don't have a ton of room on the table to lay them out, but let's just take a look here. Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. An axe. Forces working against you. And I think we could fit one more up here. Carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. I really feel like you are on your healing journey. You are on a journey of self discovery and really discovering what lights you up inside. And something that you have been missing in your life is this sense of purpose. And you want to find excitement in everything that you do. You want more out of this life. You want more wealth, you want more adventure. You really want the activities that you do to take you places that you've never been, either mentally or emotionally, physically, maybe to go to new places, to travel. But I'm really getting this idea of self discovery, maybe what is missing from your life. I'm also seeing here with the Queen of Pentacles that your home life might be a little lacking right now. So this could do with the fact that you may have lost this partner in your life that you had previously, and home might be feeling a little sad to you lately. And you may not want to spend a lot of time at home. Maybe you're really wanting to get away from your home or even out of the country because you feel such this deep sense of loss within your home. Things just aren't quite as they used to be. This could even be this could actually even be something to do with if you are a parent. You could have had a child that maybe doesn't live with you anymore or doesn't live with you full time. You may be going through a custody battle of sorts. Maybe this person is not paying you the child support or helping you in the way that you need. And so you might not even just be feeling this emotional loss of this person out of your life, but you could also be feeling the financial loss as well. So, especially if the person was a romantic partner and they're not in your home anymore, they're not providing an income. And so you can really feel that loss, right? Because you don't have the financial security that you used to have. And with this axe here, with the forces working against you, again, this makes me think of maybe your ex was someone who could have been emotionally or physically abusive or just not a very kind person, someone that is definitely best left out of your life, even though it hurts. But spending time with them or trying to engage with them and speak with them, that may actually be working against you. But you really feel this loss. This could be a point in your time where a point of time in your life where you're not really spending as much time with your friends, and you may have lost your job as well, or you're just not happy in the position that you are in. And so you have this kind of all encompassing the areas of your life that feel empty, right? So your home life is feeling a bit empty. Your job may not be completely fulfilling to you. And you want to experience more of the abundance that life has in store for you. And you may be wondering to yourself, okay, so how do I get that, right? Like, where do I go next? I do want to say, so with this two of cups here and the daisies, it's really important that you spend time with loved ones and cultivate friendships with people that you admire, that are dear to you, and really spend a lot of time with the people that are already close to you. You can do more activities with them, go out and do fun things together. It's not about forgetting about this loss that you have experienced, but it's about, what can I add to my life? What can I add to make my life brighter and to really fill my spirit, you know? There's a few cup cards here, and the chariot as well. And so I feel like whatever you pursue is going to be successful, but you have to stay the path, like stay on the path, and you have to stick with it. And the journey might be a little lumpy and bumpy at times, but really, you are meant to make a move and to take action. So if you are spending a lot of time at home, or perhaps you are not satisfied with your job and you're wanting to move into a different career direction, it's time to take that action to get there, right? It is not going to be fulfilling for you just to sit around, not spend time with the people that you love, and to really shy yourself, to dim your light, and to keep yourself in the shadows from the brightness of the world. I want to take a look at what this excitement card has. Now, like I said, I don't really know anything about astrology yet. I am literally just learning. So oh, look, I went right, you can't see that. I went right to it. Okay. Thank you, God. Mercury is all about change, and Gemini is about mental awareness. So definitely, yeah, this idea that you might be struggling with limiting beliefs around what you deserve and what you are actually able to have in this lifetime. And so you might feel like you may have grown up in poverty or just not the best circumstances, and you may have had a lot of people around you kind of prove to you that money doesn't buy happiness, or money is the root of all evil, and that you don't deserve to have money or abundance in your life. And you may be someone who really wants to travel and wants to experience new things, but you might not feel like you necessarily deserve those things. And so I am here to tell you right now, you do deserve those things. You do deserve love, like deep inner love, self-love. You deserve abundance. You deserve to be this really like big personality. I feel like you have a big personality, and at one point you may have been, kind of larger than life, and then you had this loss, and it could have been a loss that happened over a period of time, because usually we don't lose our light right at the beginning. Like, we don't lose our light in one moment. It usually takes time. And I feel like someone really may have been leeching that energy from you, and taking your light and really dimming it, and you forgot to love yourself. And so I just want to read a little bit from here. So, in its natural sign, it describes someone with an excitable, agile, and versatile mind, a personality type found in all kinds of media, teaching, and publicity roles. People with this planet sign combination, Mercury and Gemini, have an intense curiosity for everything going on around them, and this gives them a sparkling pleasure in life, which is easily communicated to others. Capable of deep, concentrated thought. Mercury Geminians are more likely to spread themselves mentally in order to learn everything about everything. A holistic approach to taking on information has more appeal to this character than dogged specialist research of one subject. This card describes people who show an interest in all forms of communication. The media, travel, and social gatherings. They have a talent for writing and talking, and are most probably making a successful career in this area. When this card appears, it usually indicates that the questioner will benefit from a period of busy communicative socializing, with plenty of short trips related to the question. So that was exactly what I was saying, right? That I really feel like you used to have this very larger than life personality. You may have had a job where you were the face of things. You may have done something like social media wise, and really whatever you did, you took charge. You're a good communicator, and yeah, you definitely have a skill in regards to how you carry yourself and how you communicate your ideas to others. So, this card also talked about writing and public speaking. So, you really might be someone who you love to express your ideas. Like when you find out something new, you want to tell everyone about it. I'm very much the same way. You you love to learn, but only about the things that interest you. I feel like if someone is trying to tell you about an area of life that they are interested in and it does not interest you at all, you might tend to glaze over a little bit, not be quite the active listener. You try your best, right? We try our best. But you will really benefit from taking more trips and going places with friends, and maybe taking a new class or starting a new project where you will be learning something in an area that interests you. With the Seven of Cups cards, there's definitely a lot of choice around you, and you may feel overwhelmed by the possibilities. You can say, well, Leighton, sure, yeah, go on trips and take on a new project, but like I don't even know where to start. So let's ask the cards as as to what is the next step for you, because you're missing this excitement in your life, and you're missing really expressing your ideas and getting together with people that have the same interests as you. Because especially with this loss, I am feeling like it's a relationship loss, but it could be the loss of a friend, or like I said before, maybe a child that lived with you that doesn't spend as much time with you, but you really enjoyed this person's presence, but they may not have been as interested as you are in what you love, right? Like they may have not been has had as much of an open ear for you in regards to that thing. Do you know what I mean? Like you want to spend time with people that light up the same way you do about whatever it is that you love. And so I just want to ask, yeah, what is next for you? So we have these choices. So what's the next step that you do take? Okay, so we have Temperance. And with this card, it's showing the 7 chakras in the background. I feel like for you at this time, your head may be all over the place, struggling to make a decision because you haven't gone inward yet, right? I am seeing so much of this inward journey that is needed for you to kind of understand what steps should you take next. And so instead of me just telling you, okay, What do you need to do next? What is the exact step? Source is really asking for you to go within and to look at, and the sun is in the background here peeking up. Yeah, what lights you up? What part of this loss is a lesson? What lesson can I gain from this loss and this hard thing that I have gone through? How can I balance my energy out more? You know, you may be spending a lot of time in your head. And so let's bring that energy down a bit and really focus on our root chakra and our our foundation, right? Your foundation, how you are balanced, how you are grounded, right? And yeah, spending a little bit less time in your head and a little bit more time in your body. Because when I say self discovery and spending more time inward, I don't necessarily mean spending this time inside of your head and thinking more. It's actually more of moments of silence and moments of deep reflection and meditation. And I am not saying that you need to be meditating for an hour a day or doing the Joe Dispenza meditations, not at all. This is about small moments. How can you add a little bit of small meditation into your life? Maybe it's a mindfulness practice, looking at colors around the room, maybe doing short breathing exercises, but really bringing that kind of chaotic energy that's going on up here and bringing that down into your root. I want you to find what grounds you and what will really help with this sense of loss is spending time with people that light up your cup. And if you don't have a lot of those people in your life, Source is telling you to take that trip that you've been thinking about, or go to a class where you will meet other people who like similar things that you do. And really find people who share your passion and excitement for life. And that is going to bring the excitement that you have been missing. That is going to bring it back for you. But yeah, it's really important that you ground yourself and spend time in reflection about what lights you up, and very much look into what is this lesson of loss, because this lesson of loss, this is going to take you on a journey of self-discovery. And as you discover yourself more, you will find that these forces that are trying to work against you will no longer be able to. Because when you ground yourself and you find your root and your stability, you are not so easily swayed. You are not so easily manipulated. You will find your strength and your voice once again by learning about the areas of your life, about this lesson that you've had over loss, by learning about, yeah, what was it meant to teach you? And something important, such as a new job or a raise, I feel like that is definitely coming for you, and you have to not necessarily seek it out, but put yourself out there once again. Because, like I said before, if you are spending all of your time at home, not really going out with friends, and not taking this action on bringing more excitement into your life, then you may find that these things are not happening for you as quickly as you might want them to. So if you are wanting more abundance in your life, if you are wanting to switch positions with your job to something that brings you more joy, make sure that you are taking the actions to do that. And so I would like to close off this reading with just a quick little message from the Spirit Junkie cards. And let's see what Source has for this viewer who is missing this excitement and joy in their life. What message do you have for us, Source? This one. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. What did I say? What did I say? You have such a light. You have such a beautiful, bright light. And you have such a passion and an enthusiasm for life. And I can see that here in the cards. I see it. This loss was necessary. As hard as it is, this loss is necessary for you to move into this next step of your life where you are really leveling up as a person, where you are really becoming this person that you have always been meant to be, this next step for you. And the more that you honor your inner light, the more that you let more excitement and joy into your life, the more that you are going to really shine and to find your true path, because that's what you are on right now, is this journey of self-discovery, and you are on a path to really finding your true self. And so I am so excited for you. I wish you all the best of luck. Not that luck is necessarily needed, but I just I see your light, I see your pain, I see the struggle, but you have been through so much, and where you are going is really so exciting. So again, spend time with people that matter to you. Go travel, go even just little trips, take a class, do something that brings that sense of joy back into your life. And with that, I bid thee farewell. And if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please like and subscribe. It really helps me build my channel and bring more messages to those who need it. Bye.